What if I told you that somewhere in Norway there is a fortress that has been standing for over 700 years? A place where Viking kings once held court, where traders bled out on cold stone floors, where soldiers today refuse to patrol after dark. This is Akershus, and we are going inside. Welcome back to Timeless Europe, the show where we hunt down the most extraordinary places hiding in plain sight across this incredible continent. Today we are going somewhere that genuinely changed the way I think about history. I am standing at the entrance of Akershus Fortress in Oslo. The air feels different here, heavier, like the stones themselves were watching you, deciding whether you were worthy to be here. To understand why Akershus matters, you need to go back all the way to the 13th century, to a Norway that was raw and wild. King Hakon V sits on the throne, and he has a problem. Oslo is exposed to every pirate and power-hungry noble. So he builds something that makes the fear go away, a natural defensive position right above the fjord. With thick walls and high towers, the fortress started evolving. It was expanded into a royal residence. State banquets were held in the Great Hall. Treaties were signed here. In over 700 years, through more than a dozen major sieges, Akershus has never been taken by force. Not once, ever. The most dramatic test came in 1716. King Charles XII of Sweden, a commander who had defeated Russia and Denmark, marches toward Oslo. From these ramparts, Norwegian gunners hammered back at the Swedish positions. The winter came in hard. Charles XII could not break these walls. But Akershus has a chapter that is not about triumph. April 9, 1940. Germany invades Norway. The fortress falls into Nazi hands without a fight. For 5 years, Akershus served as a Gestapo headquarters. Resistance fighters were imprisoned in these cells, and some were executed in this courtyard. There's a memorial here now. Standing in front of it, knowing what happened, it does something to you. These were real people. Now, let us talk about why absolutely nobody wants to be inside these corridors, alone after midnight. The hauntings of Akershus. The most famous entity is Mantelgeisten, the demon of the mantle. It moves on all fours, wearing a long dark cloak. Then there is the Lady in Grey. She drifts near the chapel, never speaking. The moment you look directly at her, she is gone. Akershus is not just a museum. The Norwegian armed forces still operate here. The Ministry of Defense has its headquarters inside these walls. It is still doing exactly what it was built to do in 1290, defending Norway. Only now the threats come in briefing rooms. Akershus Fortress has outlasted every king who built it. For 700 years it has stood on this cliff, watching Norway change. Some places don't just show you history. They make you feel it in your bones. This has been Timeless Europe. Subscribe for more.